So these three men quit answering Job because he was righteous in his own eyes. Then Elihu, son of Barachel, the Buzite, from the family of Ram, became angry. He was angry at Job because he had justified himself rather than God. He was also angry at Job's three friends because they had failed to refute him and yet had condemned him. Now Elihu had waited to speak to Job because they were all older than he. But when he saw that the three men could not answer Job, he became angry. So Elihu, son of Barachel the Buzite, replied, I am young in years, while you are old. Therefore, I was timid and afraid to tell you what I know. I thought that age should speak and maturity should teach wisdom. But it is the spirit in man, and the breath of the Almighty that give him understanding. It is not only the old who are wise, or the elderly who understand how to judge. Therefore I say, listen to me. I too will declare what I know. Look, I waited for your conclusions. I listened to your insights. As you sought for words, I paid close attention to you. Yet no one proved Job wrong. Not one of you refuted his arguments. So do not claim, we have found wisdom. Let God deal with him, not man. But Job has not directed his arguments to me, and I will not respond to him with your arguments. Job's friends are dismayed and can no longer answer. Words have left them. Should I continue to wait now that they are silent, now that they stand there and no longer answer? I too will answer. Yes, I will tell what I know, for I am full of words, and my spirit compels me to speak. My heart is like unvented wine. It is about to burst like new wineskins. I must speak so that I can find relief. I must open my lips and respond. I will be partial to no one, and I will not give anyone an undeserved title. For I do not know how to give such titles. Otherwise, my Maker would remove me in an instant. That's the cutoff point that I had set for myself prior to ending it at the words of Job being concluded. That is Job 32. A few cool things. There's this one sentence here, but it is a spirit in man. Thought that was pretty cool. And then in the last page, as I was reading, I wasn't really paying attention to the little letterings, but Job 31:33, have I covered my transgressions as others do? There's a G at the end of do, so it says dog. I think that's a little bit of an insult. Anyways, I think I'm gonna take a break from the Bible for a little bit, because I do really like this mechanism right here, whatever this is. It's essentially the same mechanism as what had happened in the one where we went from 6 through 22. Reading prior to, and then allowing the spirit in me to be like, okay, this is where we cut off. And then getting to a point where he was angry at Job because he had justified himself rather than God. And I think that this is, I don't know. It's all layered in gold, right? If I place my confidence in gold, the called to find gold my trust, if I had rejoiced because my wealth is great, or because my own hand has acquired so much, yeah, it's all a mess. It's all a mess. This book is entirely covered in gold, and remember that the baseline is just constant death. All right.